All right, all right. We got till October 30th. It's crazy. Okay, so we are having major delays with manifestations. All right, so today is the Sakura Chakra, which is VAM, and we are having extreme delays within the system of the cosmics today, but it's okay because it's retrograde. So expect major delays in retrograde. That's all I can say. You got the B. Okay, we got the B. The B is don't think of, don't think, don't drink of all life from one flower, where there are many to taste and many to explore, which is crazy because when you're going through retrograde, it make you not want to do anything. Sometimes you don't have the energy to do things and it make you lazy. So you got to say VAM. Okay, today is the VAM, which is Sakura chakra. So with that being, VAM is a very important chakra because it helps you be creative and it helps you to remove delays that you may be experiencing with whatever is going on through the um, whatever is going on through the retrograde. All right, so my phone went off, so you know I'm not lying. So VAM is with the Sakura chakra, and it'll help you because it'll help you be creative. So you'll come up with ideas on why things are not working, and then you also be creative and find out why things are working. And a lot of times it is spiritual. You got to go beyond the astral planets and work with the divine. That's what's going to help you get through the retrograde because this is a retrograde, which will create delays. So right now, until October 30th, Leos, Libras, Virgos, Scorpios, Leos, Virgos, Libras, Scorpios, in that order. It is definitely going in that order. It is definitely going in that order. So we got to be mindful of when we're trying to manifest things that there may be some delays. So you use a lot of faith to help you carry through the delay. And the B is honey. So you catch more with honey than you do with vinegar. Vinegar would be the negative, all right, which is the number one, and that can't be reduced, which is the divine. So when you're going through these retrogrades, with Mercury being one of the longest ones and one of the worst ones, because that sun energy is also that Mercury energy. All right. And that's where the Virgos come in because Leos come in right behind, right in front of Virgos. So with my birthday being in November and at the end of November, I have to wait until that order. So when January comes, then you got February, March, then it slows down to April, picks back up in May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So that's how the year goes. There's 12 months, but then how many planets are there? 10? How many planets are there? There are 10 planets. Psychics reveal the role of magic in quantum. So this is an article in Physics World. Okay, so it's a good article. One thing we learned in psychology is when we read these articles, they're actually kind of helpful. All right, so entanglement is a fundamental concept in quantum information theory and is often regarded as a key indicator of a system's quantumness. However, the relationship between entanglement and quantum computational power computational power is not straightforward in a study posted on the ARXIV preprint server. Physics in Germany, Italy, and the U.S. shed light on the complex relationship between exploring the role of a property known as magic in entanglement theory. The study's results have broad implications for various fields, including quantum error correction and many physics and quantum chaos. All right. So when there's chaos, there's also quantum chaos. And to balance the quantum chaos, you would use the laws of Mayet. All right. So traditionally, the more entangled your quantum bits are, the more you can do with your quantum computer. However, this belief, and your quantum computer is actually your brain, which is your subconscious mind. So if it vibrates low, then your subconscious mind is not going to be at a quantum level because the quantum level is a high vibration because you are ascending. Traditionally, more entanglement your quantum bits are, the more you can do with your quantum computer. However, this belief that higher entanglement in a quantum state is associated with greater computation, computational advantage is challenged by the fact that certain highly entangled states can be effectively simulated on classical computers and do not offer the same computational power as other quantum states. These states are often generated by classically simulated circuits known as Clifford circuits. All right, so Clifford circuit. Yeah, I gotta write that down because I gotta look that up. Clifford circuits. Traditionally, more entangled quantum bits are the more you can do with your quantum computer. However, this belief that higher entanglement in a quantum state is associated with greater computational advantage and is challenged by the fact that certain highly entangled states can be efficiently stimulated or classical computers cannot do offer the same computational power as other quantum states. These states are often generated by classical simulable circuits known as Clifford circuits. simulable. Okay, to address discrepancy, researchers introduced the concept of magic. Magic quantifies the non-Clifford resources necessary to prepare a quantum state and thus serves as a more nuanced measure of a state's quantum computational power. Study entanglement in magic. In the new study, Andy Gu, a PhD student at Harvard University, together with postdoctoral researchers Salvatore F. Oliveira of Scola Normale Superior and CNR and PISA, and Lorenzo Leone of the Dahlem Center for Complex Quantum Systems in Berlin approached the study of entanglement and magic by examining operational tasks such as entanglement, estimation, distillation, and dilution. These first the the first of these tasks qualifies the degree of entanglement in a quantum system. The goal of entanglement distillation, meanwhile, is to use the local operations and classical communication to transform a quantum state into as many Bell pairs as possible. Entanglement dilution, as a name suggests, is the converse of this. It aims to convert copies of the Bell state into less entangled states using lock with high fidelity. Gu and colleagues find a computational phase separation between quantum states and dividing them into two distinct realms, the entanglement dominated and magic dominated phases. And the former entanglement significantly suppresses magic, and quantum states allow for efficient quantum algorithms to perform various entanglement related tasks. For instance, entanglement entropy can be estimated with negligible error or efficient protocols exist for entanglement and manipulation. This is distillation and dilution. The research team also purposed efficient ways to detect entanglement in noisy ED states, showing their surprising resilience compared to traditional states. In contrast, states in the MD phase have a higher degree of magic related to entanglement. These makes entanglement related tasks computationally interactable, highlighting the significant computational overhead introduced by magic and requiring more advanced approaches. We can always handle entanglement tasks efficiently for ED states, but for MD states, it's a mixed bag. While there could be something that works, sometimes nothing works at all. That's not true. Magic works all the time. As for the significance of this separation, the trio say that in quantum error correction, understanding interplay between entanglement and magic can improve the design of error correcting codes that protect quantum information from decoherence, a loss of quantumness, and other errors for existence. Top topological error correcting codes that rely on the robustness of entanglement, such as those in three-dimensional topological modes, benefit from the insights provided by the ED-MD phase distinction. The team's proposed framework also offers theoretical explanations for numerical observations in hybrid quantum where transitions between phases are observed. These entanglements in many body systems and demonstrate that entanglement of states within the ED phase is a robust under noise. The trio say that the next steps for this research could take several directions. First, we aim to explore whether ED states characterized by efficient entanglement manipulation, even many Clifford gates, can be efficiently classical stimulated in other quantum tasks can be performed efficiently for these states. They say other avenues would be extended to the framework to continuous variable systems such as bosons and fermions. So bosons and fermions and fermi bosons and fermions. All right, this is an article in Physics World, and it says it's by Daniel Lenotti, August 19, 2024. All right, so it talks about entanglement and magic. Interesting. So quantum can let's see, quantum can you can this if entanglement works better than magic, then you entangle yourself with the divine, with the spirit of the divine. That's what you entangle yourself with, the spirit of the divine. That way your magic can work, and you entangled with the divine. So Raiders changed the name Gardner Minshew. Raiders name Gardner Minshew starting over QB. All right, so Raiders, y'all got a lot of work on. We need to fix this QB problem. That's the only complaint I have. We shouldn't have lost that game. We should have won that game. Definitely. Minshew beat out Adrian O'Connell. Good. Minshew beat out Adrian O'Connell for the starting spot. O'Connell started 10 games for the Raiders as a rookie last season after Pierce was named interim head coach following the firing of Josh McDaniels. Pierce's interim tag was removed following the end of the season. Minshew, a sixth-round pick by the Jacksonville Jaguars in 2019, following a standout final college football season under the late Mike Leach at Washington State in 2018, has started 37 of the 49 games he has played in his journeyman NFL career. He appeared in 23 games for the Jaguars with 20 starts over his first two seasons before serving as Jalen Hurts backup for 2 years on the Philadelphia Eagles, which included a memorable start in Hurts' absence in a 40-34 Christmas Eve loss to the arch rival Dallas Cowboys in 2022. So that being said, Minshew then followed the Eagles' offensive coordinator Shane Steichen to Indianapolis, with Steichen was named the Colts head coach and ended up starting 13 games for Indianapolis. Last year, rookies quarterback Anthony Richardson missed out missed most of the season due to a shoulder injury. Minshew helped lead the Colts to a surprising 9-8 record, and the Indianapolis remained in the playoffs contention until Week 18. I think I remember that too. He then signed with the Raiders in a free agency last spring. Oh yeah, I think I remember the Minshew has 9,937 pass yards and a 62.6 completion rate, 52 touchdowns, and 24 interceptions in his NFL career. He will now be the next Raiders quarterback throwing past superstar receiver Devontae Adams. Let me write that name. So I knew it. All right, so we went over the Raiders. Now, with the Raiders, it's very important that we get this quarterback. So we got to do protection work for Minshaw, and we're gonna be talking about Boston's and Fermanons because that's what quantum is. Like Baba G teaches with the five science, quantum. What is it? Hold on, let me see. Quantum physics, melanin, grounding, biology, and astrology. See, Baba G real. Y'all don't think Baba G real. Baba G real. Quantum, melanin, grounding, biology, and astrology. And the phone went off when I said that, when I was talking about the five sciences. So I'm going to teach you exactly what quantum is and how to really see quantum. And when you do your chakras, like bum, rum, hum, lam, by the way, happy birthday, Papa. Today is my Papa's birthday, man. August 20th. That Leo energy I told you is Leos, Virgos, Libras, Scorpios, and then Sag, and then Cap. So as we're approaching the end of the quarter, that's what the end of the quarter is: Leos, Virgos, Libras, Scorpios, Sagittarius, and Capricorns. All right, so that's very helpful to understand, and that's why there are delays within this retrograde because there are actually you have the Sun and the Mercury, which is within the Sun. So you have the Mercury levels that are high. We're also going to talk about Mercury. All right, because the Mercury is very, you got to understand where you're coming from the planets. Okay, because if you don't understand where the planets are coming from, then you don't understand how you operate within yourself. And that's what this book talks about. All right, that's what this book talks about. It talks about the opening of the way, a practical guide to the wisdom of ancient Egypt. All right, and this is very much. I'm gonna start going over this and reading this with y'all because it does help. It helps with anxiety too. And if those of y'all, some of y'all facing with anxiety and your sacral chakra, bam, and with anxiety is lamb, 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 lamb. Okay, lamb helps too as well with your anxiety and with the things that you're going through as far as anxiety. Now expect major delays. So we're gonna read Soul and the Consciousness. All right, so our inhabitable. This is by Isha Skylar Day Lubbock. are habitable inexcitude in the perfunctory use of such words as a soul and a consciousness has meant that by now they really mean very little to those who use, read, or hear them. So we're gonna be starting really learning about soul and consciousness. Because once you understand the soul and consciousness while you're in the unconscious here, then it'll help you to relate. All right, it'll help you to relate. So my phone is when I saw soul and consciousness has meant that by now they really mean very little to those who use them, read, or hear them. But a new age will need a renewed language, if only in the sense of restoring the original spirit of the living world. Okay, so soul and consciousness is the original spirit within the living world. Two words that have been lost in their meaning by too much repetition. For one, alert is essential meaning. The properly chosen word has a magical effectiveness, but is the but if the essential meaning is distorted, a man's whole behavior may be destroyed in consciousness. This is because the realities, which is the express of the basic elements, was constitute immoral man, which can eliminate the purpose of this existence. So you got to understand the purpose of your existence. Ooh.